Alright, what is up guys, and we are back with another Dokkan battle video. So we have Android 13's EZA, which is quite a surprise because I did not expect him to EZA in a sort of, part 2 of a celebration, right? Because when the Carnival Super Saiyan Trio dropped, normally at that point there wouldn't be any like additional EZAs or units that would come out. It would always be during the Dokkan Fest release. So this is a very massive like surprise for us, like that they EZA a unit during a yellow coin or Carnival LR release, right? So yeah, let's just take a look at him. Like I know I'm a bit late on this one, but like I'm always like that, like I'm always late on showcases. It is what it is. So from what people have told me, like apparently he's like an STR cooler. He's basically like that, but a bit better. So we'll see about that. So let me get up his kit pre-EZA because that will be very useful for us to just compare how he does pre-EZA versus post-EZA. So let's take a look at his super attack effect. So now he infinitely raises defense. That's interesting because he didn't do any of that pre-EZA. He just, I mean, like pre-EZA, he didn't even have a raising effect on his super. So that's really good. So now he So now he infinitely stacks defense. Like causes immense damage and greatly lowers defense with a high chance of stunning the enemy. It's a very good super attack effect, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's very good. So let's take a look at his passive. So pre-EZA, it was just very simple. He just had so like 130% baseline attack and defense, like Android support, key +2 and 30% attack and defense. Attacks guaranteed to hit, and then transforms when conditions are met. So it was that simple. He only did like 3 things. So let's see what he does now. So he still gets 130% start of turn attack and defense, okay. Plus an additional attack and defense 130% when HP is 30% or more. Interesting. So like at least he's getting some second phase buffs, some post supering buffs, so that's really good. Androids or target Goku category allies key +3 and 30% attack and defense. So they buffed that quite a bit. So they literally added target Goku onto the support. And they also added on 1 more key. So okay, yeah, it's really good. More androids buffs, really, yeah. So first we had the EZA for like the LR androids, and they were really good. And now we have this guy. So yeah, okay. So like attacks guaranteed to hit, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of being a super attack. Okay, so that's 50%. When there is an enemy whose name includes Goku. Oh, wow, really? Really, man? Okay. I mean, right now, we don't really have a good, like, Goku enemy fight, really, do we? No. It's... Okay, fine. And then transforms when conditions are met. Okay, so it's very simple. Right now, I have him at 55% and just mostly level 4s and 5s. I've been trying to link level this guy, but like I just want to get his showcase out, so like, I don't really care. He is a big bad bosses unit, which is very important, so that's gonna be very good. So let's see after transformation then. So I know that he absorbs 14 and 15 to transform into Fusion Android 13, and he does that when there are 2 or more androids. So like he does this when there are 2 or more androids category allies on the team, starting from the 5th turn from start of battle. So it's very easy. Just turn 5 if you have 2 or more androids on the team. Very easy. So let's see what he does now. So let me get up his pre-EZA kit. So let's see what his super attack effect does now. So greatly raises attack for 1 turn, immense damage, and massively lowers defense with a high chance of stunning the enemy. They didn't change that. Yeah, so so like the super attack effect is the same. Okay, I mean, like I would have loved a bit of defense on that, but we'll see, man. Okay. So his passive now. Let's see. So key +3 and 130% at start of turn. Okay. Plus an additional 145% attack and defense when HP is 30% or more. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. Plus an additional 13% attack and defense per target Goku or Android's category ally on the team. And that depends on which category has more members. Okay, that's fine. So he can get up to a total of, what is that, 13 times 5? It doesn't say self-excluded, so maybe it also includes himself. So if we do 13 times 6, then that's 78% total he can get from that. That's very good. Attacks guaranteed to hit and disables enemy guard. Okay, launches an additional attack that's a high chance of being a super. So now it's unconditional. Okay, that's very good. So he just has a 50% chance to additional. Okay, and then plus another 50% attack and high chance of doing a critical hit when there's a Super Saiyan category enemy. Okay, and then plus another 100% attack and a guaranteed crit when there's a Goku enemy. Oh wow, they're doing this again. Really, man? Okay. Okay. I mean, it's generally not bad, but a lot of his kit is very sort of, you know, reliant on having a Goku enemy, which I don't like. But that's not to say that eventually we'll get a Goku stage that's really hard, right? Like right now we have the Intensifying Fights event where you get to face the Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku in the final phase, so we might do a run in there. But for now, let's run him on this team. So this is under 21's lead. We're going to be pairing Andre 13 against the Friend 21 because he doesn't really have a lot of good linking partners. So if I switch to my PC here, I've got him up. So this is the link tool that I normally use. So he obviously shares all 7 links with the transform version of himself. But if we look, you know, like after that, then there's not really a lot of good linking partners. Like there's STR21. I mean, like a lot of these units are very old. Look, like there's Tech Shinemba. 4 links. We've got LR Shinemba, and he's still pretty good nowadays. But what I'm looking for is that, there we go. So he shares all 4 links with AGL21 transformed. So that's gonna be really good. Like there's also other decent units like AGL Zamosu. He's also a decent linking partner. There's also so like STR transforming Boo. Like in Goku Black, ain't no one is gonna run him. But yeah, like that's the linking partners. I mean, he doesn't really have a lot of good linking partners, but the main aim is just to run him with other big bad bosses units, which we've got right here. So it's perfect. So let's take this to an event and see how good this guy is post EZA. Alright guys, so first of all, let's go up against Red Zone Cell. So like this is just to get a gist of how good he is, right, in a normal Red Zone, you know, so like situation, right? And then what I'm going to plan to do is go against stage 2 of the like Intensifying Fights event, because the final stage is a Goku enemy, right? So we'll just sort of see what he could do at his absolute peak against a Goku enemy. Like I feel like that would be like a good way to showcase him, right? So rotations are pretty good. Yeah, so like we've got AGL 13 just, you know, turn 1, right? So what's his defense? So he's at 287. It's actually not bad. He's nearly touching 300k. And bear in mind, when he does a super, he's going to get that extra 130% attack and defense. And he's also supporting, right? So honestly, it's not bad so far. So pretty much, this is a very juiced up rotation because we're getting support from the LR androids, and we're also getting support from LR Bulma. So this is a very good rotation. How many links does he share with the LR androids? Yeah, it's not much. Android Assault and Fierce Battle, but we'll do what we can. So we'll just get a super attack. So we'll do that. With the LR androids, I'm just not gonna get much. So like they don't need, you know, much. So and then we'll get our 7 with Bulma. So there we go, 10 orbs right there. So let's just see, man. This is a, you know, like decent rotation. So he's at 4.4 million. Okay. Bear in mind he is stacking defense, so we want him to get a lot of super attacks off, right? And unfortunately, yeah, I mean, he's really only going to do 1 super. So how does he attack the super? 320. I mean, it could be worse. Let's be honest. It could be worse. You know, like, you know, so like this cell is tech and everything, but so far it's not bad. But we'll just wait for him to transform, get all his buffs up and everything like that. But yeah, man, I think the way you want to build this guy is probably full dodge and then race additional. Because once you get to turn 5, he is going to transform immediately. You know, his transformation is not like an active skill, so he just transforms every single time you get to turn 5. So that could be like an issue, but this is bad. I can't run AGL 21 in slot 1, but for God's sake, this is bad. This is very bad. Like, you know what? Let's just risk it. I mean, I don't think Cell's gonna super again in slot 1. We'll see. Oh god, yeah, he is. Okay, rip. Okay, well, like, we'll come back. We're just dead. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Like that was a shambles of an opening rotation. So I'm gonna have to do this. Yeah. Like, this is the thing. Like this Android team just lacks a slot 1 unit. I mean, like, please don't super first thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, like, it just lacks a slot 1 unit. Like, that's the thing. So 3.7, and that's without any like offensive support. So like, you can really see the difference. So, alright, at least he's stunned. So that's something. Yeah, like this Cell. Yeah, so like this Cell stage, I think we can stun Cell up to AGL Cell, I think, and then after that he obviously can't be stunned. So this is a better start, at least, because at least we, you know. Yeah, so like, yeah, so at least we're not getting blasted turn 1. So, all right, nice. Okay, so rotations are actually much better in this turn. Yeah, so I'm not gonna run Age slot. What's it? I'm not gonna run Age 21 in slot 2 for obvious reasons. We'll just put the androids there because they can dodge. We'll do that, and then we'll just try and save orbs for next turn. There we go. Nice. Yeah, man. Like, like, if this team gets us, you know, so you know, like if this team gets a good slot 1, then, man, this team is all of a sudden like insane, right? Okay. Yeah, so all we need to do is just get to turn 5. That's pretty much it. And also get 21 built up in terms of a passive, right? Yeah, she's just triple supering all the time. I mean, man, like, had 21's dodge been start of turn, she would have been a much better unit to run. Much better, but, yeah, you know, like, it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Okay, what we'll do then is... I'm going to run Bulma slot 1, I don't care. Like, once 21 is transformed, then I'll put her on the main rotation. But I just can't risk it with this, you know. I can't risk it. So, like, we'll get Bulma support, and then... we'll just float my 21 about until she transforms. Or you know, or you know, like when she gets her active skill, basically. Okay, so at least she didn't kill because the Android 13 can get in like 1 more stack. So it's turn 3 now, isn't it? So I think Android 13 can get in 1 more stack until he transforms. Yeah, no, it's turn 4. Okay, so next turn he's just going to transform. Yeah, he's just going to transform next turn. Okay, no problem. We'll just do this. Starting out at max key, and we'll do that. Okay, just a casual 9 million there from the, you know, the LO androids. Really good EZA. This is, like, seriously, these guys are really good EZA. Seriously, like, even at 55%, they'll do you wonders. Wow, triple super, interesting. Okay. Okay, so dodge? No. Okay, no, that is fine because they're gonna attack this. They've just triple supered, so yeah, double digits right there. Nice. Okay, yeah, so next turn, Android 13 is going to transform because you know, like our whole team is Android, so we have satisfied his condition So he's just going to transform, like, immediately, so... Okay, will this kill? No it doesn't, okay. So here we go then, we've got Fusion Android 13 then. It's going to be much more interesting to see how much damage he does. So this is, so bear in mind, this is against a non-Goku enemy, so he's not going to have those extra buffs. So, what was it? It was 100% attack, wasn't it? Yeah, and it was also, and also, like, he gets 50% when there's a Super Saiyan category enemy. So if we were facing that, like, you know, so like, if we were facing that Spirit Bomb absorb Goku in stage 2 of intensified fights, we would have that active. So we would see his peak attack stat right there. So right now we're not doing that because we're facing a Cell. But you know, like, just to give us a good idea, let's just get a Super and see what he does against the non-Goku enemy, right? So this is also with Bulma support and 2 links active, because we don't have big bad bosses active. Like this, yeah, like this, yes, yeah. So like this 21 also has big bad bosses, but our HP isn't low enough, so that sucks. But it is what it is. So we'll get this. Oh, and also, what's his defense? It's at 518k. Wow, I didn't expect that. Wow, I actually didn't expect it to be that high at 55%. Yeah, wow, 518k. Like, is that really? Wow. Yeah, like, that's because of the, you know, like 13% per target Goku or androids on the team. That really contributed a lot to our defense right there. Look at that, 518k start of turn. Like, that's pretty insane. So when he does a super, his defense is going to go, it's shooting high, because he gets, what, 145% when HP is 30% or more. Yeah, like, that's an on super buff, isn't it? Or is it a start of turn? I'm actually not sure. But anyway, let's just get a super, and also Bulma support there. There we go, 9 orbs. Let's see. So what is his attack stat? 4.6 million. Yeah, it was a bit lower than I expected, because he's not linked up well, and obviously he's not facing a Goku enemy, bear in mind. So he did get the additional super there. That's the high chance. And then after this is where his like hidden potential would proc, and he's 55%. Yeah, so it's not going to proc, but not bad, not bad. So when we're facing a you know, like Super Saiyan Goku, like, that's when it's going to really rack up, right? He's probably going to do at least like 6-7 million with that with that extra 150%, right? So yeah, man, not bad. Not bad so far. Like, that 500k defense really surprised me, because I didn't expect that. Like, such a high defense, the value start of turn. Yeah, absolutely insane. Alright, so we're up against AGL Cell. Let's obviously run the LR Android slot 1, and we can transform one of the 21s. So I'm going to transform my one once she's on the other rotation. So yeah, I'll probably leave her like this. Yeah, we'll do that. I won't transform any of the 21s just yet, because, you know, like, it's a bit of a waste, isn't it? Because we've got the healing and stuff like that. So dodge. Damn it, they didn't dodge. How much? 561. Damn it. Like, they could have dodged. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we're nearly dead. Damn, man. Okay, I mean, like, I think we're fine, honestly. Like, yeah. Like, we're fine, and then both the 21s do a lot of supers and also dodge, so we should be fine. Okay, I mean, Cell's stunned now, so that's fine, yeah. Wow, triple crits. Can this be a quadruple crit? Let's see. From this 21. Wow, yeah, that's a quadruple crit turn. Wow, that's insane. This friend build must be like full crit, which is a bit dumb, really. Okay, wait. Now, like, I want to check this friend build because it seems like he just built him full crit. Let me see. Yeah, 27 crit. Holy crap. I mean, you know, it's fine because she is dodging, but it's only after she supers, and also when she transforms. You know, like, it's, I don't know, man. Okay. Anyway, let's do this. So who did she? It's both links, isn't it? Oh, now we have Big Bad Bosses active though, so I kind of want to try this out. Yeah, I want to try this out now that we have Big Bad Bosses active. So let's do this. So like, this is a turn with Big Bad Bosses active, right? And like, Cell is stunned, so we don't have to worry. So how much is he up to now? He's up to 3.7. Yeah, you know, like, it's just the fact that he's not facing a Goku enemy, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he just then, you know, air unit. I mean, you just transform with him and that's what he does, you know? There's nothing more to it, so... You know... like, I see what people mean when they say he's basically like an STO caller, but a little bit better, but a lot of his buffs are basically when you face a Goku family enemy, or, you know, or basically a Super Saiyan Goku. So, well... Okay. Fine. What do we do here? I might just transform with my 21 and get the heal. Yeah, like that'll be the best thing to do. Yeah, like, we'll get the heal and then we'll just play the rotation. All right, let's do this. Alright, cool. Nice healing there. So, yeah. What do I do here? How many times is he attacking slot 1? He's not even attacking at all. So we can just comfortably do this. Yeah, that's perfect. And then that's 6 orbs. So we'll save that for Bulma. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so next turn we'll... Yeah, so like, next turn we'll be able to get my 21 alongside like Android 13, so that's gonna be a good turn. Yeah, okay. Next turn's gonna be really good. Okay, unfortunately we are entering... Oh god, this guy always supers first, so... Okay, so I'm just going to pop this active skill. Just, you know, skip that. Oh boy. Cell always supers first. He literally always supers first. So, Android 13 is at 557. So, just for science, I may as well just put him slot 1 and see how he tanks, right? Yeah, this is actually a really good, you know, spot for him. So... 557k, let's just see how he tanks the super. Like, this guy always supers first, all the time. So, yeah, he's showing three links there. Let's... Okay, yeah, okay. Like, let's just see what happens. I'm literally just holding my hand up. Yeah, he's supering first. How much is this going to do? 522, wow. I mean, he still tanked it, fair enough. At 55%. But damn, we nearly died. Yeah, and he's been consistently getting those, you know, like, additional supers, so he's nearly at 7 million. Okay, yeah, like, that's a better, you know, like, that's a better turn for him, yeah. And then Android 21 here can heal us up because of a super attack effect. Yeah, she she heals every time she supers. So yeah, our health is just going to go slowly back up. So honestly, that's not a bad turn. That's like genuinely not a bad turn. That was very surprising. Yeah, nice triple super. Yeah, I mean, like, our health is just slowly going back up. That's really good. Yeah, wow. Like, quad super from my 55% 21. What the flip? Okay. Yeah, okay. Like, that was a pretty, like, impressive turn. Like, not gonna lie. Like, that was pretty impressive. Okay. That was really impressive. Okay, so what do we have here? So yeah, I mean, like look at our HP, man. We took 500k. We were on the brink of death, and we're nearly, like, you know, and like our HP is like 3/4 of the way back up. That is bonkers. Okay, so we're on the final phase now, so we may as well get out you know, like Android 16, and just, you know, just murder this guy. So yeah, we'll pop Aero's active skill. Yeah, like we may as well. Yeah, so we'll pop Android 16 first, and then we'll pop Age 21. Okay, so we've got Aero's active skill. Like, the start of turn defenses must be insane now. Yeah, 690k defense. Okay, yeah, like, I may as well put 21 first, because obviously she has a lot of defense from now, right? So she's gonna tag any super. Like, that was a lot of healing there. And then Android 13 is just gonna do guaranteed crit and guaranteed additional super. So he's gonna go crazy. I mean, like, I would be surprised if we just one-shot this, like, you know, like this turn. So yeah, he is supering slot 1. So 21 should be able to tank this well, with nearly 700k defense. Yeah, 39k. Wow, very nice, very nice. Honestly, very nice turn. Yeah, man, like, this team has potential, man. Like, this team has potential. All it needs is just a good slot 1 unit. That's it. It just needs a good slot 1. Just someone who could just tank in slot 1. Because right now, I'm just using people like Bulma and Android 17, right? There's not really many other good options right now, so this team has serious amount of potential. I mean, yeah, like this, like, we just win, don't we? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, this is where, like, a sort of crit build would work. But me personally, if I was going into, like, you know, like Club Zamosu or like Omega Shenron, I would not go full crit on this, you know, like 21, because she would still die from a super. So yeah. Wow, he just one-shot Cell. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was bonkers. Okay, that was bonkers. Okay, so like, that was a very good no-item run of Cell. What we're going to do now is go up against a Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, and we'll just see how much damage this Android 13 does at his peak. Because bear in mind, he gets 50% against a Super Saiyan, and then also 100% attack when he's facing a Goku. So we'll get that in the video, and then we'll conclude. So, like, we'll probably just get one turn of Android 13. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we are on this rotation. So we also have 21's active skill, so we'll also be able to get that, like all of the links and stuff like that, and we'll also get Bulma support. So this is pretty much the peak rotation. So 486, we'll transform 21 real quick. So we'll do that. Nice. Okay, so yeah, let's get a super with Android 13. So bear in mind, when we're facing a Goku and a Super Saiyan, he gets an extra 150%. So he gets 50% when facing a Super Saiyan enemy, and then 100% when he faces a Goku enemy. And he's guaranteed critting, by the way. if he's facing a Goku enemy. So we should technically be guaranteed critting here, because we are technically facing a Goku. So we'll see if it counts. And we'll also see what attacks that he gets up to, right? So we'll do that. And then we'll also get Bulma support. And yeah, this is pretty much 13's peak at 55%. Let's see what he does, right? So he is at 6.6 million starting out. So if he had big bad bosses active, he would be about 7 million. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. And then yeah, there we go, 7.1 million guaranteed crit. Very nice. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, that's all there is to show for this Age of Android 13. Not a bad EZA, so yeah. Okay then, so in conclusion, I don't know, man. I don't know about this 13, man. He can do a lot of damage for sure, but it's very focused on having a Goku enemy or Super Saiyan enemy. So his potential is kind of limited there, because, you know, because as you saw there in that Cell run, he wasn't doing a lot of damage. He was doing like, you know, 4 or 5 million, which is not really that impressive. But bear in mind, this was only at 55%. You know, like I'm sure he can break 10 million when he's at Rainbow, Lick level 10, etc, etc. But he's not bad EZA. That's for sure. Like he's not unusable. That's for sure, because like you got to bear in mind, like he has, you know, some weird roles, right? Because in base, he's mainly a support unit. But here's the thing, he doesn't really have many defensive capabilities, right? He's just like a support unit that can just hit hard, like the LO androids. But he doesn't have any sort of ways to tank or at least dodge super attacks, right? Like, you know, like there's no guard, there's no DR. He just does damage, right? So he's more of a glorified slot 2 unit that can support. So I think that's how I see him. Yeah, he's more of a slot 2 unit that can support, right? Because once you fuse into Android 13, you know, like Fusion Android 13, he doesn't become a support unit anymore. He just becomes an actual main rotation unit. But once again, he's more of a slot 2 unit. So in terms of a main rotation unit, he's not bad. But right now, Android does not have a good slot 1 unit. Like, sure, we have Android 21 watch his transform. Sure, we have, you know, like Android 17. Like, sure, we have the, you know, like LO androids who can dodge. But there's no like Bulma style slot 1 unit for androids that we have yet. No one that can just, you know, like have a lot of defense turn 1, or, you know, like guard or DR, right? Like, that's just the conclusion I can come to. He's not a bad EZA. He's definitely top 10 for sure. Because he can do a lot of damage against Goku enemies, right, and Super Saiyan enemies, and he has a lot of defense after supering. Because bear in mind, even at 55%, we saw that, you know, 500k defense. You know, like that was, you know, like that was pretty good. You know, yeah. So like that's that. So that's Age of Android 13 post EZA. Not a bad unit, but he has some flaws, right? He can definitely take damage from the big bad bosses. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you guys like and sub to my channel, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Peace out.